So Dbrief.ai, our main goal is to put the news in context and give you the entire story in seconds. Regardless of if you're reading an article, a Facebook post, or a tweet, we want to allow you to see what other sources are saying and be able to put what you just read in context. Before I go into the entire site, we can go ahead and log in, but I want to show you just how easy it is, to do that. So let's go ahead, and I want to first begin with the Chrome extension. So as I mentioned, you can be reading the news on, let's say, New York Times. So I was looking up this article on the US making a contingency plan for Russia's most powerful weapons. That's what the New York Times says, though. What are other sources saying about this? So as long as I just highlight that text, it immediately tells me a holistic summary is available on Dbrief. Clicking on our extension makes a call to our search API, and it tells you what other sources are saying about this idea of possibly starting World War III. We first give you an overall short summary that's curated, auto-generated by us by reading all of the articles on this issue and extracting the key information for that summary. Then we go across various different sources and tell you what the key information there is. So this can be a source like, let's say, Fox News, right, that's talking about this issue. So as you can see here, we are directly referencing information that's given on Fox News about this issue as well. So that gives you a holistic understanding of what the key information that each of these sites are saying. And then from there, for each opinion article, we want to give you some more context. So this is telling you what a left-leaning opinion from the New York Times is on this issue. Then we can also show you right-leaning issues and moderate topics as well. Now, not all issues are opinionated, and thus we give you various ways to engage with this. Either we can show it to you as this debate format, so you can see all of the left-leaning and then all of the right-leaning, and then decide what do you most agree with, instead of making your decision based off of one article. You can also see a timeline, which gives you perspective on how this has evolved over the last week. So what happened on the 22nd, the 19th, and exactly the key information. Now lastly, now that you've seen the Chrome extension, let's go to our main site. Here, as you can see, is our homepage. So we focus on the stories. So here, there's an article about Poroshenko and what Putin got wrong about the war. And again, you can go read the full story, which will link you to our digest on what everyone else is saying. So here are the key facts, and again, the opinions. You can view this as a debate format. So here you can see the left and the right at the same time and compare and contrast what's being said. And if you go, we link you to all of the top stories. So about COVID, European countries are now battling COVID variant restrictions too brutally, the WHO warns. Our overall summary at the top about how severe COVID is, the key facts from each of these different sources. The WHO has sent 500 oxygen concentrators to Ukraine. Public health experts aren't in agreement about what the future holds for COVID-19. These are picked across all the most relevant articles to your topic. So it's not curated by one source. It's not just a summary of one article. And finally, as I said, you can see both the timeline of this issue, what's happened across the last few days. You can also look and see a carousel of the most important views. So this is nudging users based off of what they're most interested in towards viewpoints that might be out of their comfort zone. We also allow you to follow topics. So this can be as diverse as SpaceX, microservices, cryptocurrency, and this all influences the information that we show you so that we can curate it directly to what you're looking for. Again, our main focus here is to be able to put information at your fingertips, whether that means giving you additional content where you're browsing right now, on Twitter, on Facebook, on a news site, or if you know exactly what you're looking for, we will give you that entire digest in home through the Dbrief.ai website. Thank you.